If you like quotes as much as I do, this reading is for you. Stick around. Hello, welcome to Falling Star Tarot. I invite you to join my subscribers and click the links below for something for yourself. First, a big shout out to V Loving Crystals and the Fortune Cookie Oracle featured in this video and this flip through. V, I hope you enjoy what you get in the mail. I also want to update you all that I am now taking suggestions and polling viewers for their opinions. The links are below in the description box, so please contribute. Your thoughts are valued. Thanks everyone for joining. I have 3 piles for you today, as I want us to spend some time on these messages. We will be doing some reading. We are going to get some wise words to have you living your happiest and best life. Yes, this reading is all quote cards. Let's see the quotes you have to choose from. First, number 1, we have Stephen King reminding us we lie the best when we lie to ourselves. Next, number 2, we have Scott Adams. Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. And finally, number 3, you can't try to do things. You simply must do them, from Ray Bradbury. This week, I would like you to just meditate on which quote speaks to you the most and follow the corresponding timestamp, either 1, 2, or 3, to your reading. If you need to pause the video, focus, choose the pile that is standing out to you. Again, I would like to thank everyone joining, returning, supporting my channel. Your presence here is deeply appreciated. If you do end up enjoying this reading, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. If you'd like to book a reading with me personally, I have linked it below in the description box. And to further support the channel or make any suggestions at any time, check those links below. As always, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Divination tools read potential, and our one true constant is change. You are ultimately responsible for your own decisions. Okay, I'll see you there. Those of you who chose the Stephen King quote, perhaps you really do have something underlying in your life that you just really don't want to tell yourself, or conversely, maybe you have someone who is not being honest with themselves and you're kind of dealing with them blocking the truth. It may seem to you like someone is oblivious or just being ignorant. Now let's see what we've got for advisement. First off, we have a transformation is near. I think you're being called to be grateful for the fact that the situation can change, whether it's you or someone else who really is just not seeing the truth of what lies underneath. We're being shown that soon that will change. We have a butterfly, and I think it's like I think it might be they are just emerging from their cocoon. And you're going to see that they face a lot more than what they used to. And again, this could be you for a few of you, but be grateful that transformation is always around the corner for any of us and available for all. Pursue your passions. I think that this is perfect coming out because I chose the spread at the bottom, and it's what you could be more graceful in, and we've got a ballerina. How could you be more graceful than a ballerina? After this transformation, I believe that you are going to have a much more graceful approach to life, and you're going to be able to navigate all of these situations that seemed more difficult and treacherous, and just be able to get through it all so much easier. I see this beautiful white skirt, and it represents to me purity, like purity of thought and mind and intent, and that will get you through. And I see like this perfect balance and teamwork in these two characters, and that might help you pursue your passions. You find someone like a confidant, mentor, or teammate. I like the teammate idea with the balance here. Kind of keep an eye on one another and keep going. Your guidance for the day is the third eye raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out the news. Prepare for the unexpected. I think this transformation is going to be better than what you even expected. Okay, so many things are going to come to the surface, are going to come to light. People are going to be facing things that they have basically repressed for years. There's something underneath, and it's going to come out. It doesn't take a third eye raven for it, but I like that because it's such a little messenger. Draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild good night. This is going to be magical, for sure. You might need a little bit of outdoor time. Yes, I think you should be getting out of doors. Who owns the wide open air? No one. Go out there and enjoy it. Even if you're not spending a lot of time with anyone else, it kind of looks like a lone road. But the light at the end of the tunnel is not that thing hanging from the ceiling. I didn't really touch on it, but the third eye raven might really be getting in touch with your higher self. Giving yourself a chance to know what you would do. What's your highest potential that you could see for yourself? And believe in that. We have creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Sacral chakra and fire agate. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that coming out with this quote because a lot of times, if you've ever done any creative endeavors, these things that you are not being honest with yourself about will come out in them, and other people might know what's going on before you do. So that's, I believe, what is going to spark our transformation. Do something creative. Create something. I mean, if you build an outbuilding or, do some pottery, write something, sing something, dance, whatever, whatever sparks your spirit, whatever you are passionate about, that is really going to help. That's going to help you get over whatever is kind of lying underneath this whole time. And we have calmness. Ooh, sorry. To calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. That's an interesting quote. Crown chakra, rainbow moonstone. That might be fun to work with. I got us an Edgar Allen Poe quote. Might go well with Stephen King. There is something in the unselfish and self-sacrificing love of a brute, which goes directly to the heart of him who has had frequent occasion to test the paltry friendship and gossamer fidelity of mere man. From the Black Cat. I see a friendship. I see a friendship and a partnership showing, and yes, that's a pretty deep quote. I don't know how to better say. It is very thin, isn't it? That connection that we form, it seems so easily stretched to its limits. So be careful with that person. You might need them. They might need you. And you might both be better off on your journeys together. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. And I think that is however you came into this reading, that is speaking to, yes, we all have lies that we tell ourselves, and we all like to believe our own lies. So it's sort of a sty in your eye sort of thing there. Purpose. My dreams connect me to my purpose. I love seeing this card. I feel like something is going to come to you in the night. If you've been dreaming about yourself being someone or doing something or accepting an award or even just completing something and standing back and enjoying it, that might be what you're meant to do. You and your higher self might really know. I mean, this is not a mythical creature, your higher self. You know. I think that's cute. The raven has visited us. Anyways, you know what you need to do. Now, if you have not been dreaming about your best self, now is a great time to start. I see you opening up doorways to like a great expanse and kind of to the unknown. You see the moon there. You know that you can find your way. You don't need to have a map. You can get there. Okay? This is great. I really feel like creation is going to get you through this transformation. This is going to be welcomed. You're going to come out like a butterfly. You're going to dance like a ballerina. And you're going to have stronger friendships, relationships, and a deep, more meaningful purpose because of it. Okay. I want to find a quote out of this book for number 1. No road seems long when a cat goes to meet his lover. When a cat is in love, the smallest distance is too great, and the greatest distance is not too far. Oh, that's amazing. That's an amazing message. I feel like you have not been completely honest about how you feel about someone. You love that person. Why would you not tell them? I mean, maybe you aren't making a promise to them with that love, and you need to accept that you can still tell them that you love them. They're not too far from you. All right, this is what I see for your reading. If you like this, please let me know down below. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to catch me again. Click the links if you wish. Until next time, have fun. Those of you who chose the quote about creativity is almost like therapy, and art is sort of like choosing what to, keep in and what to let go of. Oh, first we have nurture, new beginnings. And you see a bird and a bird's nest. You could be starting something completely new. Maybe some kind of nest egg for you and your loved ones. And I see there's a lot of light being shed on this, so I'm thinking that you're going to be pretty lucky. And since it's a blue bird, at least that looks blue. Does that look blue? It looks blue in my lighting. I think you want to focus on communication. That is going to be really key with anything you start. Word of mouth is very powerful. And also be careful of how you speak about this new venture, whatever it is, hopefully creative. And make sure that you are speaking fondly of it and speaking just the truth. And we all get discouraged, but admit, I'm discouraged by, just mind your words. And do forgive yourself. You don't have to be perfect, but there is nothing more wonderful than having the opportunity to begin again. So be sure that you keep your gratitude for this situation. Hard work will pay off. Could that come out any better? You guys, I'm so proud of you. It looks like you're going to be out. Day at the beach to me is like I could work from the beach, or maybe I have time to go and spend time somewhere I want to be. Now, this is something that you should exercise some grace in, though. According to the spread that I laid out, being able to have this free time and enjoyment, not everyone has that. So try not to flaunt it. Maybe when you're out enjoying yourself, you feel a little guilty. Maybe you act out a little or don't know how to act. Like maybe you're like acutely aware that you are taking time off. Your hard work has paid off, but that doesn't mean, it's time to act out. Be graceful in your enjoyment. If you go on a vacation or something, a lot of times we get in arguments on vacations because we're just so free and want to be so free to, to act however we want. This is our mind's playtime. Stay graceful, and you probably see more of this in your life. And we have hummingbird song. Nectar of sweetness and joy it brings, The hummingbird's healing as medicine sings. Oh, that's gorgeous. I feel like someone out there has kind of an aptitude to expressing themselves. If you aren't singing, or maybe you incorporate singing in what you do. I know the girl who created this deck sings in her readings, and I love it. It's just like, it's so free and exciting. But maybe you do something like that, or you just have that kind of voice that it's like butter. You just calm everyone, and everyone wants to hear what you have to say, even if they're not quite sure what you're talking about even. I think, you know, you have a real gift. I just love all of this. To some people that would look like a mess, but to me it's a decoration that's just so gorgeous. I think an extra message is it's natural. It's completely natural that you can lull people with your voice. Don't be guilty and share that gift. Use it for something that you are proud of. Anthony's call, oh my gosh. In thanks of my spirit safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. That is like, was I talking about like making spells with your words almost? I should have been, because that's like a spell. You may have a true calling in life. If it's not singing or speaking or ministering, yeah, share your words. Creativity. Oh my gosh, creativity. Look at that. Look at that. You chose wisely. You are creative. We appreciate that. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Throat chakra. I don't know what that, oh, Amazonite. Okay. I think I have some of that. That's a beautiful stone. Throat chakra and singing. And wow, that's amazing. The throat chakra actually, it's about purity. So try to keep purity coming out of your throat. If that makes sense. Speak truth, speak your intent, speak with love, and transform your pain into positivity. Were we just talking about that? Wow, I am so blown away. This seems like such a clear message to me. Okay, so your hard work is paying off. Destiny. Follow your insights. They lead to the truth. Third eye chakra and fluorite. I love fluorite, by the way. I have a bracelet that's fluorite. Okay, yes, you have a calling, you have a destiny. You're insightful, you're intuitive, and using your voice, you are powerfully changing this world for the better. I can feel that. This is wonderful. Keep doing what you're doing. Start it. Start again. Start something new. It's okay to want to have a nice, beautiful nest. Let's see what Edgar Allan Poe would tell us about this. That pleasure, which is at once the most pure, the most elevating, and the most intense, is derived, I maintain, from the contemplation of the beautiful. Wow, maybe you are working with visual arts too, or maybe you just can see the beauty in everything. And when you create something, you are transforming someone else's world where they can see even more beauty too. Develop flexibility and aim to be in harmony in all environments. I love that. And we have more water, more blue communication. Are you planning on going over somewhere where there's a bunch of water, like swimming? Or that looks like water to me too, even though it's supposed to be a stone. If you aren't going swimming or boating, Maybe that's a good sign that this might be a good time to. I follow my bliss and accept limitless joy. I feel like there's going to be a lot of joy on its way to you just as soon as you allow this transformation to occur. Okay, your hard work is paying off. You are reaching people. You are showing them beauty. And yes, use your voice. Do not be silenced. Don't allow anything in this world to make you feel like you need to be silenced. Okay, and enjoy this, whatever this is. This is a vacation. Maybe you live by the water or you are planning on moving somewhere. Your new nest egg is going to take you somewhere where you live by the water. Okay, we are going to find a quote for number 2. I love this. Pray to God for a scrumptious mouse, but continue to hunt. So in all of your endeavors, it's okay to ask, but you must still do that work. Okay? This is what I see for your reading. This is terrific. I thank you for spending your time here. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what resonated. Subscribe to catch me again. Click the links if you wish. Until next time, have fun. Hi, number 3. You chose the Ray Bradbury quote, and you might know already that action is going to get you a lot further than dreaming yourself away. Overcome adversity. I believe you're being called to understand the great opportunity in adversity. You should be grateful for all of your experiences in life. Boy, that's a hard one for me to hear some days too. I am here with you if that's tough. Let me tell you, all of those things that have happened, all of those things that feel like they're holding you back are actually your rocket fuel. You know that you can move mountains. You can navigate territory that other people are afraid to even be in. And I see the blue always means communication to me. Always means, kind of third eye, crown, getting in touch with what is true. And all of this white is here with purity. You're going to come through this honestly. I believe in you. Trust is mutual. You're asked to being a little bit more graceful about trusting others. It may not be easy for you, especially if you're overcoming some sort of adversity in life, but it's hard for them too. And we all have our little stories. If you think about a horse and a human getting along, it doesn't seem likely. It's not that likely with humans either. But if you build trust slowly over time and you give it, you're going to receive it. So this is something you might want to try to be a little bit more graceful about in your life. Know that others are trying to. They're putting their best self and efforts forward also. Passages. Get this to focus. Spiritual signs of inclination. Oh my gosh, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. I love how these rhyme. Look at that. That is like an inception moment of how many. I just feel like you're moving up that many. I know that it's sort of an illusion that you're ascending, that it's just distance, but aren't things in the distance where we always think we want to be? You are moving up in life. I look at all of those rows. It doesn't seem to end. It's just like you can transfer this crazy cold mountain air. You can do this too. You can, if you've got something that's really hard for you, it's just made it that much easier for you to have tunnel vision to go through those doors. Oh my gosh. A distant kiss and a prayer flag. I wish, of all wishes, that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. I can feel that. Wow, that's beautiful. Someone does not want you distant anymore. And that is going around, isn't it? But someone like the rain for the flowers, they really feel like you are helping to sustain something inside of them. We don't want to be needy with people in our lives, but yes, you make them feel like life is worth living. That's really deep and amazing. You might mean something to them that others just don't. They just don't. Your chakras are going to come into balance. Embrace the balance between earth and spirit. Clear quartz, rose quartz, and hematite. Hematite? Now you don't have to work with those stones. You could just work with those colors. If you want, work with any color. But I like the darker colors like brown and black to balance my chakras. Clear is also good. Moonstone, anything that shines is really pretty. I see with this, you might be a little bit too grounded and not really practicing as much as you used to. So if you haven't been praying or doing your rituals or meditating, whatever it is that you do on your daily or weekly, or I think this is where this is going, because I see a lot of earth here, and just this is the only one that has a lot of air. Like you're distant from spirit. So try to balance that. Ooh, strength. Strength comes from our connection to the root of your being. Your root chakra, stones and colors, like black and brown, all those deeper tones, those are really good just to have around you. They do ground you, but they can balance your whole chakra system. And it kind of gets everything in check and evened out, and then connecting to your higher self is that much easier. It's really hard to go with gratitude to your source when you're feeling blocked or pain or anything like that. So be sure, if you have friends that you can ask for healing or prayers or whatever it is that you do, be sure this is a good time to talk to them about that. Let's see what Poe would tell us about all this. With me, poetry has not been a purpose, but a passion. I bet that makes it a lot easier to do your job if you're just passionate about it and you don't feel tied to it like an identity. Work daily towards improving your mental health. That one's tough to read, isn't it? I like these little spindles. Sometimes I feel like we're tendrils out in the world, just letting everything kind of blow us and move us, and we're feeling the energy of the world and not really just remaining in our own. And I believe, not that I'm an expert, but I believe that causes a lot of mental health imbalances, that it's external. That the fact is that we're not strengthening our internal enough against it, if that makes sense. If you have like a strong root in spirituality, a strong identity, I kind of want to put that in quotes, then you're going to be a lot stronger against all those winds of change. You're going to be flexible and you're going to go with the flow and understand that your purpose isn't, like Poe was trying to intimate, it's not a hard, fast thing. It's something that you love and enjoy. And I bet if he would have got over poetry, he would have just, I don't know, written stories. Wait, anyways. Acceptance. I overcome my biggest challenges by accepting what is. Okay, yes, be flexible. Accept what you cannot be changed. This is a beautiful reading. All right, let's try to find a quick quote for number 3. To those cats that are good to me, let me be good. To those that are not good to me, let me also be good. Thus shall goodness increase. That's a really powerful practice. I feel like this quote really speaks to the whole of it. If you've been trying to do things, if you've been trying to do things and saying, but this is holding me back, but it's cold out there, my backpack is heavy, I don't want to walk all those miles. You haven't been trying to do things. You've been excusing yourself from doing things. And that's fine. Find your passion. Find your passion, your fire, your creativity. You are really, really meaning something to someone. I feel like someone really believed or believes in you. Okay? This is what I see for your reading. If this helped you, please leave me a comment down below and let me know how. Subscribe to catch me again. Give me a big thumbs up. Click the links if you wish. And until next time, have fun.